Welcome back to the Football Terrace. Arsenal 4, Leeds 2, a scintillating Super Sunday to get your teeth into. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with a hat-trick, an amazing hero's performance from him. Arsenal absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant today they were. Yes, Leeds United got 2 goals back in the game. That is no reason to be down on Arsenal at all. That's just how Leeds play. Leeds can get spanked, and they were spanked today. They were comprehensively beaten by Arsenal. And even when they got those 2 quick goals back, Arsenal shut up shop. They made it very difficult for Leeds from that point. It was a tremendous, tremendous performance from Mikel Arteta's men and Arsenal, no doubt about it. Aubameyang, who's had a very tough season. He's had a lot of naysayers and a lot of negativity thrown his way. Also, a lot of bad performances which warranted that. But overly, it's been a poor season. Been a poor season for the man. But he stepped up today when it was needed. Didn't want Arsenal to go back-to-back defeats in the Premier League. And it's a big, big win. It pushes them back towards those European places. And a really important victory as well, with the Europa League returning this week for Arsenal. Getting back to winning ways was going to be very, very important indeed. We're going to take your calls. We're going to get people on. The link's already been shared on the Discord server and on my personal Twitter feed. All the information for that is inside our description below. Big shout out to our title sponsors, Manscaped. Thank you very, very much for getting involved with us here at the Football Terrace. You can get a 20% discount off of all your male grooming products. Use our promo code TFT to get that done. Arsenal, as it stands, are now 10th in the league table on 34 points. Only 6 points, by the way. Let me just say this now. Arsenal are only 6 points off of the top 4. And with this crazy topsy-turvy season, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows what can happen, what's will going to happen? We're going to have Igal, we're going to have Kesh and a few of the panel on a little bit later for you. We're going to jump into your calls as well. First of all, though, I want to have a little look here at some of the comments that are coming through. Terry did lose back-to-back. It would have been 3 in a row. Sorry, yes, it would have been 3 on the row. Sorry, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. That's why it was such a great performance today. Odegaard double nutmeg. I thought Odegaard was good. Odegaard was good today, you know. A lot of love for him here. I thought he looked excellent in this Arsenal team. Saka on that right-hand side. There's no doubt about it. Saka is a right winger. We've seen him play left back, left wing, in the 10. When Saka's on that right, he's old school as well. He's old. It just reminds me of an old school winger who can score on that right-hand side. Saka is absolutely mustard. Mustard. Arsenal, for every ounce of your beings, you've got to keep this kid. Saka is amazing. Emil Smith-Rowe as well today, looking very, very good indeed. But overly, an excellent Arsenal performance. Let's not get twisted about it. Hecky, we call him Hecky B, really. Hector Bellerin here was our man of the match alongside Aubameyang. I hear you on that one. Strip Bear here says, smash the like button, people. Absolutely, you've got to get that done. If you want the link to call in, it's on the Discord server, so get across to that right about now, people. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from Gooners mainly. If I see you in the comments in the back room and you're not a Gooner, you won't be first priority. So I want to hear from Gooners today after that performance. Terry, what did you think of the back 4? Listen, I thought they did well. Look at it when you look at the players that were out there today. Good players. Good players, there's no doubt about it. Leeds, they scored 2 goals. Were you overtly to blame? Nah. Do I think it's an area that Arsenal need to improve on? Yes. But they did very, very well today. There's no doubt about it. Man like Jem says, Arsenal are back. Title charge. Let's go. We've got a super chat here that says, Saka deserves to be at a big club. Listen, there's obviously a little bit of salt behind that comment. Arsenal fans are not going to want to hear that. But let's have it right. Arsenal are a big club. Arsenal are a big club. They've fallen from grace in recent times. They need to get themselves back up that table, but they are a big club. And you're only going to become Arsenal can only become a big club again if they keep people like Saka. It's as simple and as straightforward as that. It's going to be absolutely impossible, to do it any other way around. Thank you very much to Blue, who just upgraded his membership twice in a few minutes to a first-team member. You can all become members of the Football Terrace by clicking on the link in our description for as little as 99p. Terry, who do you think will win the Premier League next year? I think it'll be Chelsea if they sign a centre-back. Listen, as it stands right now, you can't look beyond City. Equally, Liverpool will be back. Let's not sleep on Liverpool Football Club here. They will be back. No doubt about it whatsoever. They really, really will. They will. They'll be back. I think it'd be crazy to write them off even at this point. Jamie Lee says we need to lock Saka and Smith Rowe. You're absolutely right, Jamie. That's one of the most important things for Arsenal to do from this point is to lock these players in long-term contracts, give them big money. Of course, they have to perform. So I wouldn't just chuck 200 grand a week at Emil Smith Rowe, build him up to it in incentive-based, performance-based bonuses that make him well paid. Because right now, the likes of Smith Rowe, the likes of Saka are delivering at a higher Premier League standard. Arsenal need to keep them. They are fantastic. There's no doubt about it. Man like Laurie here, realistic Gunnar Laurie, it says, focus on your own team and 21 KJ and Neeks. I'm glad you're not talking to me, bruv. I'm glad you're not talking to me. It's kind of my channel. Imagine I'm like, yeah, I actually had an Everton fan DM me the other day. I'm not going to repeat his words. There was a lot of swearing in it. He was very angry. He was raging, in fact. And then he was like, why don't you talk more about my team? And I was trying to explain to him that, bruv, we covered the top 6 plus Leicester now. And that's why when we did the review show of Tottenham, Everton, we didn't speak about how good you were as such because you're not part of that group. He's very angry. He didn't like that. It's like, bro, I can only cover so many teams. Man like Alfred here, another member, says, what are you drinking? Well, what I'm having tonight, I'm having a little bit of chivalrigus, right, with a little bit of a mixer, because I do have the sniffles. Like I've got a little bit of the sniffles, bruv. Had the test, negative, but I've got the sniffles. So I'm having a little bit of chivalrigus, right? Lovely jubbly. Have a bit of that. We're going to go to some of your calls in a few moments. Keep hitting that like button, please, if you want the panel to come on. Oh, look at this. We've got a new member. Kofi, my guy, thank you very much for signing up and becoming an official first-team member of the Football Terrace. Thank you very much indeed. That's it. That's exactly what I'm drinking. There we go, my bro. Lovely. Mohammed here, another one of our members, says, yes, Monsieur Ahmed, they have to, otherwise they will be up rough. I don't know what you mean. They're talking to each other. I probably shouldn't have put that up, to be fair. Liam here says, I didn't think we would win today, but fair play to Arsenal. Arsenal were scintillating. Let's jump into some of these calls here. First up, we're going to have Brandon back on the terrace. Actually, I'm only going to put Brandon on. He's going to nod behind the scenes. Brandon, I'll have you on as long as you sing us a few lines from a song. Are you going to do that for us, bro? You're going to sing us... I'm not putting you on. You got to nod and say yes. You can sing, bro. Man can sing. You're going to sing for us, Brand. Listen, welcome to the terrace. Give us a song, bro. Give us a song.
No songs from me, mate. No songs from me. Don't embarrass me like that.
No, you're a good singer. I've seen you, bro. Hang on. You put it on Twitter. I'm just gonna go. Hang on. I'm just gonna go to your Twitter and pull it up and put it on.
Do that.
Go on, bro. What did you make of Arsenal's performance today?
Yeah, it was very good. But it doesn't change anything in our season, really. I still kind of feel like our domestic league is over this season. I don't think we'll finish any higher than 8th. It's a good performance. It's a good confidence booster for the Europa League game. But it's not really anything more than that. We should be beating Leeds anyway. They're a team that's just come up from the Championship. I kind of said in my preview...
I am going to put this up. I am really sorry. Like, we're going to put this up. This man can sing, right? And actually, I'm not too sure because the backing track might get me a copyright strike. But this man can sing. This man does sing. He can sing. He does. He should sing us a little song here on the Football Terrace, 110%. But go on, mate. Continue. Sorry, I threw you off.
Yeah, I kind of said in my preview that if you fight fire with fire, that's how you beat Leeds, you know. But don't sit back and let them come at you. Attack them because they do leave holes in their defence, and that's what we did today. Aubameyang was very good. Saka was very good. But Terry, it is Valentine's Day, so I'm going to come with a bit of a weird analogy here. Okay. Being a fan of Arsenal Football Club is like being in a relationship with someone who has cheated on you. So you leave, and then they give all these false promises, empty promises that they're going to change, things are going to change. So you go back again, in the hope that they have changed, and nothing has changed. It's as simple as that. You know, nothing has changed at Arsenal. We are where we are for a reason. And the questions still need to be asked of Arteta. It's all right pulling out performances like this against Leeds, but can we do it in the bigger games? We've got some tough games coming up. There's still odd decisions that he makes, you know, like today again, bringing on Willian instead of Martinelli. I know we won the game, but it's just silly little things like that that still make me question this manager a little bit. And people need to look at that. And I kind of feel as well, like, can you name me one Arsenal player, you know, that Mikel Arteta has improved at Arsenal? Because I can't name one.
Well, do you know what? I think it's. I would say, looking at Arsenal in the last 12 months, through the good and the bad, I would say David Luiz has improved. I think Bellerin is now improving. I think I do. I look at the fact that Saka and Smith Rowe have to count in that category because they've come through the academy and they are Premier League players. Smith Rowe and Saka are delivering like Premier League individuals. So I think those individuals alone, I'm not an Arsenal fan, so maybe they would look at it more. But Saka, I think Rob Holding has been very, very good as well. But I do understand where you're coming from. And I do get your analogy because I think there are a lot of similarities and parallels between Man United and Arsenal. And I feel like that.
Terry.
Go on, mate.
I reckon Bellerin and Arteta probably exchanged flowers and chocolates this morning. You know, I reckon
maybe.
They
and do you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that in this modern day world. Listen, Brand, thank you very much for coming on, mate. Go on, give us. You're in small here. Give us a little note. Just give us a bit of Sweet Caroline, a bit of something. Go on, bro. Give us something nice.
No, I can't do it.
No. Let me down.
Listen, card, mate. Maybe next time I'll
maybe
have to come
sing with you. I can't sing, but I'll sing with you. Then maybe you take over. All right, mate, you take care. All the best, mate. Look after yourself. Remember, if you become a member, you can use our exclusive emojis. We've got the Arsenal badge, which we just posted. We've got an Aubameyang one with the Black Panther mask on that you can use as well. There are a few other Guna ones on there as well as some generic football terrace emojis. We do need to update them as well. Get yourself become a member right now. Smash the like and share button. Next up on the show, by the way, Igal's waiting backstage and he looks happy. He looks happy. Next up on the show is going to be Mohamed Ahmed. Mohamed Ahmed, welcome to the Football Terrace. What do you want to say?
Just to remind you, I am a Manchester City fan. My thoughts on the game: Arsenal played really well. Aubameyang is back with his hat-trick. Saka, Odegaard, Smith Rowe were very good as well. Yeah, Arsenal, deserved to win. They were when they were goal forward, they were very good. When they were funnel up, they sat back, and Arsenal, Leeds United started to score their goals. And this is Leeds. Sometimes when they play against top 6 opposition away from home, they are completely open and they concede 3+ goals, like they did against not just against Arsenal, they did against Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Tottenham. So I'm not surprised that they conceded a lot of goals. But well done to Arsenal. They played really, really well, and they deserve to win. Especially we're going to play. Especially Manchester City will play against them next week, so it's going to be a very, very tough game against.
Very, very big, and I think you're right, Mohammed. And I think with City playing next week, it was so important for Arsenal to get the 3 points because if they lose today, that's 3 on the bounce. It's likely they're going to lose against City.
Yes.
In the balance of probability, to go 4 defeats on the bounce would have been catastrophic. It really would. Mohammed, I know you've recently become a member of the Football Terrace. Really appreciate that, my brother. It means a great deal to us. I know you've messaged me a lot behind the scenes as well. I have so much respect for all of our viewers and all of our contributors. But the people that are members, the people that do the super chats, can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, sir. So thank you very much indeed, brother. Thank you. Listen, everyone who's tuned in, not everyone who's tuned in. I meant to say, I got itchy nose. Kesh is now backstage. Kesh looks like he's laying down in bed, bro. Kesh looks like the cat. Do you know what? He looks like the man. He's laying in bed with that big smile on his face. It's Valentine's Day. Well, what's my guy Kesh been up to, bro? We're going to find out a little bit later. Next on the show, Mohammed is with us here. Mohammed, welcome back to the Terrace. You're a Liverpool fan. Talk to me about Arsenal's brilliant performance today. Let's go.
Well, Arsenal played really well today. They got a good themselves, but like you said, they need to keep these players to get themselves back to where they belong, which is in the top of the table, top four, fighting for the title like they were all those years ago.
No, you're absolutely right. They do. They need to do that 110%, like you've said. What did you make of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's performance today? Really maligned this season. Has really had a lot of pressure on his shoulders, but stepped up today when needed.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the Aubameyang of old. I think it was just a bit of a rusty patch he was going through, and I think he was getting too much criticism from everyone.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. And in terms of Arsenal, how do you think they'll fare next week against City?
To be honest, I see Man City just walking all over them. To be honest, I think about going to be at 3 or 4-0 next week, Man City.
Well, there we go. Listen, Mohammed, thank you very much for coming on, having your say, mate. I really appreciate it. Gooners, do you agree? We've shared the link in the chat. We'll share it again a few more times. We'll spam it in there. It's also on the Discord server in the Arsenal chat room. If you're over there in the Arsenal chat room right now on Discord, go get yourself signed up to that. Terry, how's your missus feel with you being here all day on Valentine's Day? I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't care. I don't care. Bro, like, do you know what it is? I can't say that because people get really sensitive. I work hard both on YouTube and in my day job. And that provides everything I provide. So it's a case of either have what it like, you've got to accept this to get what comes with it. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? I've got 3 kids to pay for. So yeah, that comes first to me. But I'll have a little meal tonight. Do you know what I mean? Gonna watch Wonder Woman, the second film. I don't want anyone to spoil it for me, right? But it's Wonder Woman 1982 or 1980 something, right? Chris Pine, I thought was dead. I see him in it. How has he not aged from 1940 something? Don't ruin it for me. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued, but I do like Wonder Woman. Biggest reason I like Wonder Woman is one of my old martial arts colleagues. I would say she was kind of a student when she first started, but she leaped above and beyond me and went to epic levels within my sport and within my industry that I was in martial arts. Her name is Ruby Planson. Is a stunt woman, is a stunt double. It was involved in both the Wonder Woman films. That's why I watched it, because she was in it. Great film. Big up yourself, Ruby. I'm glad you're doing so well. I really am. And big shout out to Tina and Adam as well. Great people. That's her mum and dad that I know well. Let's do some more calls here, but make sure you're smashing the like button. Next up, it's going to be Who Knows. About 10 minutes until we get the panel on. Kesh, and you know, I love seeing Kesh happy, because Kesh is an emotional guy when it comes to Arsenal. Egal happy? I'm not too sure about Egal. I love Egal when he's angry. When Egal's happy, I don't like him very much. I'll be honest with you. I just think he's all right. I'm going to block him. I'm blocking him. No, I'm not really. Next on the show, we're going to get Daniel. Daniel, that we know is an Arsenal fan. Oh, it's disconnected. I can't put him on until he reconnects. We're going to go to Glyn. Glyn Rogers here. Welcome to the Football Terrace. What do you want to say, bro?
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm very well. Who do you support?
I'm a big Arsenal fan. I have been for many years.
Lovely. Give me your thoughts on today's performance.
Yeah, I thought we did really well today, but it papered over a lot of cracks, I think. Going up 4-0, it just reminded me I was expecting the Newcastle all over again.
Oh, when it went to 2-2, I can't lie, I had, God rest his soul, I loved him as a player. I had Czech Teote moments running through my brain. It would have been amazing. When you say
Mate,
paper,
I had that same memory in my head as well. It was just like I could see it coming. I was just like, no. We really had to hold on for about the last sort of 15 minutes, I think, because if we had just conceded a third, I reckon we would have conceded a fourth.
I felt that. Like the third goal could have made it really dicey. When you say papering over cracks, though, are you not somebody that's convinced by Arteta? Do you think he's sort of hanging on by the skin of his teeth, or where do you sit on that argument?
Yeah, I'm not a big Arteta fan, to be honest. Like, it's great that we've given him a go. I think we had to give him a go. It wasn't, don't sort of fire him after 6 months or something like that. Give him a go. But I just don't think he's strong enough. He hasn't got the ideas or anything like that. I think we need somebody who can really push us to the next level, and I just don't think he's the man.
I understand that. I mean, so what would you do? I mean, keep him for the rest of this season, end of his contract. How long would you personally give Arteta from this point?
Look, I think he would be a brilliant number 2, but the thing is, to bring in somebody else and bring in number 2, he's not going to take that. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's for him now. It's all or nothing. He's going to be the manager or he's going to leave. So the thing is, I don't know who we need. Who would we bring in? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I suppose that's the big question at the moment. I think every single manager that you could bring in comes with a question mark over his head, barring maybe Allegri. Every single manager in world football at the minute that clubs talk about, it is really, really difficult. There's no doubt about that. Listen, Glyn, I really appreciate you calling the show and having your say and actually showing your face. It's really good to see people's faces. Take care, mate, and speak to you again soon. All the best. Panel coming up soon, people. Make sure you stay tuned into the Terrace. Keep hitting that like and that share button. Next up on the show, we're going to have Man Like Red. Welcome back to the Terrace, bro. Remind everybody who you support and what do you want to say.
Hey, how you doing, Terry? I'm an Arsenal fan. Today's game, it was kind of mixed emotions. You know, going up 1-0, Aubameyang scoring, you know, coming back. I was happy for him. His first goal, he took it brilliantly. And then we had a penalty, and then it was taken off from us. And I was just scratching my head and thinking, I was like, okay, it's not a clear and obvious error. Like, why you like taking it off? Like, they said it's not a penalty or nothing, and then we get a penalty again, and the guy has not been sent off or even booked. And I'm like, this officiating things are just crazy. And I was actually watching the Man United game before this, and I was the referee that what's his name, Craig Poulsen. He's the same referee that gave us I think against last season against Chelsea. He's the same referee that should have sent off Jorginho and then booked Lacazette. The same referee that I think was it against Wolves or something that did the same thing. And right now in this Man United game, when they're going on a counter-attack, literally as soon as they get the ball and Marshall was taken off, blew the whistle. And in the 45 minutes or so. And I'm just scratching my head about these officials. And when Arsenal complain about the referees and stuff, it's not just about Arsenal. It's about every single other teams that experience it as well. And I'm glad that Man United fans experience this because it just shows us that what Arsenal fans go through week in, week out type.
I hear you, but that's why you don't need to leave it to, they say this in fighting, don't leave it to the judge.
Yeah, 100%.
Judges deliver and get it done. Look, a lot of Man United fans today moaning, we should have had a penalty or their goal should have been disallowed. You didn't hear me moaning about that. I'm moaning about my club not having the mentality. Maybe Ollie ain't got the tactics. Maybe Ollie isn't the right guy. Maybe certain players aren't good enough. That's where you focus in life. You know, if I don't land a deal at work, it ain't because the guy that puts the slides together could be better. I could use better images. It isn't because my boss could have supported me more. It's I could have done a better job. It's on me. And I think more people in life need to take ownership of their mistakes, their misgivings, their failings. You know, I make mistakes every single day, and I worked tirelessly to try and rectify them and make them better. My football team need to do exactly the same thing. Red, you're a legend. Thanks for coming on the show, mate, and having your say. Panel 5 minutes away, people. 5 minutes. Jem's now here with us as well. I love this guy. We're going to go to my boy, Laurie. What you saying, bro?
Listen, we're not side chicks out here today. You get me? We're not side chicks out here today for Valentine's. We are the main course today. We are the main course. But yeah, as far as the performance goes, very solid performance for most part of the game. Didn't let the occasion get to us. It's just a shame that we didn't have more consistency this season. Otherwise, we could have been a little bit higher up the table. But let's not let anything fool the fact that we are where we are because of the squad we've got. But as I said, we've won. Aubameyang got a hat-trick. I wouldn't say that we're back, but we're not the side chicks. That's the main thing. We are eating good today. We're doing good today in terms of steak and whatever anyone eats, but it's one of them days. Yeah, it's one of them days.
Listen, and listen, you've got to be happy with it because, as you say, it was back-to-back defeats, and then you've got Man City next, so it's a big one. And for a lot of people tonight, male or female, don't matter. Like we always knew this. The street. Valentine's Day is always a weird day for football because people manage to sneak a few hours away to watch the games. They get very little time to react. I know it's a little different during lockdown and whatnot. But Arsenal fans tonight are probably going to be going, right, do you know what? To their other half, it's going to be crack open a bottle of something nice, put a steak on or a steak-like product, like some corn thing, some vegan thing, because everybody's different nowadays. Like put it on the grill. Let's cook some food. Let's watch a movie. I'm happy. Man United fans, we're the other end of that spectrum. Like, honestly, I just want to sit in a cold room with my bottle of whiskey and I just want to drink the night away because I am gutted, mate. We're not even side chicks tonight, bro. Do you know who we are? We're that annoying girl that tries to cock block everyone. We're not even the side chick. You know the one I'm talking about? The girl that's why are you talking to my friend? Because I like that.
The ugly girl.
I'm not saying that because some of them are not always butters. I am just saying that girl, that one girl, like you be chatting to a girl, I'm chatting to one, my brother's chatting to the other, and there's one that tries to stop it. Why are you stopping it for? Like that is who Man United are tonight. That's what they've done to my weekend. They've cock blocked me, bruv. 110% cock block FC is what they've done to us. Simple as that. Laurie, my guy, thank you for being a member. Thank you for all your support, bruv.
Yeah, almost the year now, isn't it? So it's almost the year. We're nearly there.
If you've been a member a year, I've got my chat has got the year membership badge, but it's all going to change soon because our logo is going to change very, very soon. Still going to be the Terrace. So you're all going to get new badges if you're a member. So listen, Laurie, take care, mate, and I'll chat to you soon, brother. Stop, man. 3 minutes until the board get here. We're gonna get the board on. We've got Igal, we've got Jem, we've got Prime, we've got Kesh. And I'm actually gonna give Samuel a little knock tonight and put Samuel on there as well. No doubt about it. We're gonna go 3 quick callers before then. First up, we're gonna get Jack on the line. Jack, what you saying, bro?
Hi, mate. You alright?
I'm good. Who'd you support?
I'm a Leeds fan, mate.
You're a Leeds fan. Tell me what's on your mind.
Brother. Oh, bruv. First half, we didn't expect Arsenal to come that far out of the blocks. But second half, we put a very, very good fight in. Short had a brilliant header. Then, put the press on Arsenal very well. So, don't know what to say, mate, but we got absolutely murdered that first half.
No, absolutely. How well do you think Bielsa's doing? I've never heard an Irishman say bruv before. It's so interesting to me.
Yeah, mate. I think Bielsa's doing well. It's just Arsenal got those early goals with Aubameyang, Saka, ran through our whole team for that second goal. It was just awful, mate. Absolutely terrible. We move on.
Where are you from, Jack?
I'm Northern Ireland, mate.
Whereabouts? Not postcode wise, just whereabouts.
Belfast.
Belfast. My little boy, my son, my oldest boy lives in Newry.
Yeah, mate.
So yeah, he sounds a bit like you, to be fair. Listen, Jack, take care of yourself, mate. Speak to you again soon.
Have a good one, mate.
I had this chat with the Football Terrace peeps about London accents spreading around the world. I'm Belfast boy saying, bruv. What's that? Literally everything else he says, he sounds like Trevor McDonald. Trevor. Not is his name Trevor? Jim McDonald from Coronation Street, proper Belfast accent. And then he says bruv, and he sounds like Danny Dyer. What's going on? The Irish are saying bruv. I've heard Americans say bruv. I love the fact that my accent has gone global. People want to sound like a Londoner. It's amazing. Daniel's with us next. Daniel, I know you want Arteta out. Are you changing your mind after today's performance?
Hey, Terry, how are you? No, man, I'm not changing my mind. You know, I'm not going to change my mind on him until we compete for a title. No, I'm not changing my mind on him. But what I said, I did like to line up with Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka. Very creative. I'm absolutely delighted for Aubameyang with the hat trick. Absolutely delighted for him. He's had a tough season. I'm absolutely delighted for him. Smith Rowe, what an assist. Hector Bellerin, good goal, even though he's the worst right back I've ever seen play for Arsenal. but it's good. It's a good 3 points. I think we need to build around Smith Rowe and Saka. I think they're absolute gems, to be honest with you. But my fear is that in 2 years' time, I think their ceiling's going to be much higher than Arsenal's, and it might be like a Cesc Fabregas where they might think I need to have a change if we don't automatically improve. But take care, Terry. Yeah, I know you haven't had. I know.
Dan, I think you made some good points there about Saka and about a lot of people said I'm drunk. I'm not. I'm gonna laugh. Man can have a couple of whiskeys without being drunk, bruv. I'm not 10 years old. You know what I mean?
You need to be happy.
I think that Arsenal have to have the same level of ambition as Smith Rowe and Saka, both mentally and their ability has. Otherwise, you will lose them.
But
it's the same with Man United with the likes of Rashford and Greenwood and Bruno. If your ambition doesn't match that of the players,
it's not just Arteta as well.
Mate, and having your say, I appreciate it. Final call before the ball get here. Man like Aaron here, Donny fan is in the house. What you saying, bro? And actually, before I go, sorry, there's a comment here that says Terry acting like London is a language. No, Tyler Jones. It's a vernacular. It's a vernacular. It's an accent, bruv. And hearing people from parts of the world that never say bruv, not only say bruv, but doing it in a London accent, I find that amazing. Because I just do. Anyway, Aaron, what do you want to say, bro?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of bruvs going about in Yorkshire and all. And secondly, speaking about Arsenal's performance, I think that overall they were just so scintillating today. I think Odegaard said exactly what he does in this squad. Smith Rowe's a future talent. Saka just impresses me every single week. And to be fair, Terry, can I just remind you as well, going into Man City, they got the 2 legs against Benfica in the Europa League in between, and they're 6 points, 7 points, in fact, off the top 4. So Arsenal aren't completely out of this just yet. Obviously, with other teams going ahead and stuff like that, obviously they could be out of it, but we're still half the season to go. There could be a massive turnaround for Arsenal. There could be a bit of luck involved as well. So, I mean, Agal will be happy. I'm sure Agal's going to be jumping up and down thinking they're 6 points off the top 4. But, overall, I think, it's my 20th consecutive year being single on Valentine's. But you know what? I've got one love. I've got one love, and that's football, and I'm hooked on a feeling. So we go on to see what Arsenal do next. But from a Roman...
Speaking of one love, we actually have Anthony Costa from Blue on the Football Terrace next week on the on the podcast. And are you single, Sam? Aaron?
Yeah, I've been single all my life.
Well, you're not old though. How old are you?
21 in June.
Okay, so you don't really count the last 5 years. You can't. I was single when I was 2. Like, don't. Yeah. You know what I mean? That'd be a bit weird if you were like engaged when you were 3 years old. Ladies watching the football. So where you're based in Doncaster?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, listen, this is Sam Smith, lookalike, aka Aaron. He's based in Doncaster. If you want to date with him, I will make this promise now. I will pay for taxis, dinner, cinema, taxi home. Right, I'll pay for all those things when lockdown ends. Send me a DM. And I'll get it arranged. I'll pay for the whole thing. Take man like Sam Smith out for a little bit of a date. I'll pay for it. We'll get him his first date. That's what we'll do.
Terry, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. And finally, can I just say, massive shout out to your audience, the Football Terrace, because I've said this already. As a Donny fan, you've given me a platform to share my views as a neutral on the Premier League. And we go on to Accrington during the week because we've got a fighting spirit going to Accrington Hall next week. And you've given me a platform to share your thoughts. And, in the future, I'd love, I mean, if I could stay on to talk with the panel and ask some questions to Igal, feel free.
I'll keep you backstage and we'll bring you on in a bit once the panel's gone through everything. But I mean this in a sense, if there's a lady out there that's watching, she goes, I quite like the cut of Aaron's jib. I like a look, but I don't know what to do. I'll hook it up. I'll pay for the date. We're not gonna do a tie here on aftv and do a secret date. Why do you need pizza, bro? The whole pizza, bro. Share that pizza. I'll pay for the day. I'll pay for the night out. And we'll get that done here at the Football Terrace. Get out on his first date. Get out on his first date. We'll do that here. I'm going to put you backstage, bro. We're going to get the panel on now. And after Arsenal's performance today, listen, I'm not pimping anyone. Jesus Christ, it's a date. Do you know what I mean? It's sharing a box of popcorn and watching Wonder Woman. Listen, let's get Igal on. Let's get Kesh on. Let's get Jem. Let's get Ladimus. We're going to get Ladimus Prime and we're going to get Samuel on. Do you know what? We've got a big gunner TV. I never met this guy. I see him on Twitter, though. I'm going to throw him into the panel tonight. But what I need from every single person watching is for you to hit that like button, hit the share button as well. This is the Football Terrace, the only YouTube channel on the planet that covers the entire top six and Leicester. Does live phone-in shows after every single game these teams play. We give every single fan an opportunity to speak. It's what we're famous for. Let's do this, people.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to be my wife. Nobody else, she's all mine. I need a girl. Yeah. Yo, I'm internationally known on the microphone.
Yes, yeah. Oh, and one more. Man like Adam Charles in the house as well.
Big up, Adam.
There we go. We're getting feedback from someone. I don't know who that's from. Oh, hang on. I've got to find out who the feedbacker is. No, it's not you. I don't know who it is. Anyway, Igal, chat to me. Smash it. Let's go.
You know what this is? Get all those bad energy, bad mind people out of my way. Today, positivity. Today, performance. Today, standout performances from all people all over the pitch. All over the pitch, there are standout performances. You can look at Bukayo Saka's performance. You can look at Aubameyang's performance. You can look at Ceballos' performance. You can look at Xhaka's performance. You can look at all over the pitch. Hector Bellerin scoring a goal. Honestly, this was one of the best performances from the team in the first half, in a single half. To perform the way we performed, I was happy. And you know what? I was saying the game was done after the third goal. Once again, the referees are against us again. You see it again. VAR decisions going against us again. But hey, at the end of the day, we got it. We got the second penalty. I don't know how the goalkeeper never got a yellow or anything. I'm just saying, right? I'm going to throw that out there. I'm going to do that. Granit Xhaka, good performance. Aubameyang, I'm so happy for Aubameyang getting a hat trick because there's people actually saying he wasn't going to break 10 goals this season. And you know what? He's only 2 off. He's already on the same amount of goals as Rashford and Danny Ings. Guys who people were at one point touting having great seasons. So just saying again. And when it comes to people who still want to beat Arteta with the stick of we conceded 2 silly goals. Yes, we conceded 2 silly goals. We still won the game comfortably though. We saved Lacazette, Pepe, and other guys for our next game against Benfica. We're focusing on Europe. The season is still young. There's still a lot of games. Take one game at a time. And hey, who knows? We could still be popping up there in the top 6 by the end of the season.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm going to go to Adam Charles now. Kesh, we're getting a bit of feedback from your end, bro. I'm not too sure why. Sorry, brother. Adam, what's going on, bro?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a bit buggy.
Yeah, this internet is janky, bro. It's not good. Basically, I'll keep it brief. I'm just gassed that we beat Leeds. I'm gassed that Arteta beat Bielsa. And obviously, I hope that this will make us go on to a nice little run of form because we know we've got some difficult games. And we need like this momentum to kick us or to kickstart us for this run of games that we have. I'm not, like I said, I'm going to keep it brief because I don't want to mess up the stream. But to everyone that said we're going to lose and said that Arsenal in a relegation battle, just keep quiet because you really don't know what you're talking about. And we're just going to do our thing. Just leave us alone, leave Arsenal alone, and that's it. Thank you. See you later, guys. See you later.
All right, mate. Speak to you in a bit, bro. Adam Charles there. Listen, with that potato modem going on there, you need to sort that out. I want to go quickly here to Big Gunner TV. Bro, welcome to the Football Terrace. First time I've had you on one of my shows. Give me your thoughts on your performance today, brother.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Just gassed. I'm gassed because I did say Arsenal was going to score loads today. I said Aubameyang was going to score 2, but he scored 3. So I'm just happy, man. I think Leeds played into our hands. Although we haven't been playing great recently, it played into our hands the way they play. We just needed to play the guy play, so I think that's why we took Lacazette out of the team and went with Aubameyang. So I'm just happy to get the victory, man. To be honest, I don't want to get too excited because when I saw who we got coming up, man, it doesn't look too good, in it. But you just got to get points where you can get points, and we're 2 points behind Tottenham now, so things are looking good at the moment.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Samuel, you looking happy there in the shades, giving it the big one. What you saying, brother?
Bro, it's Valentine's Day. You man should be drinking your wine. I got my cup of tea here. Relaxed, you know.
Hang on. The colour of your tea. What the fuck is that, bro?
It's like Bailey's.
Bro, this is how we do it in Afghanistan, yeah? This is how we do it in Afghanistan. Drink the nice tea, bro.
That's a cup of milk. That's a cup of milk, bro. That ain't tea. What is
I
that?
love my milk, Terry. I love my milk from women, from anyone, all kinds of milk.
From women?
Wait.
The only woman that's ever given you milk was your mum when you were breastfeeding, bro. What are you chatting about from women, brother? What are you chatting about from women?
Samuel, are you still
bro? Move on.
Listen, like I want to move on because I did mess up there, but you know what? We didn't mess up today. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, you know, Mrs. Aubameyang, please reward him tonight, bro. Because this guy has earned everything that he does tonight, bro. Give him everything. Give him that milk, please. Mrs. Aubameyang, give him that milk, bro. Because he's earned it tonight. Hector Bellerin, nothing for you tonight, bro. I'm ashamed.
Why? He scored a goal.
Doesn't matter because out of 2 goals, he was out for it, bro. He was out for it. So Mrs. Bellerin, nothing for tonight for Bellerin, but Mrs. Aubameyang, give Abba all he wants. He's king of the castle tonight,
Give Aubameyang everything. Wow.
Listen, well, Aubameyang's back. I want to go to Kesh. What you saying, bro?
I'm just saying happy Valentine's Day only to the Arsenal fans.
Kesh, man, you look like you had a long day, brother. You look like you had a good day.
Bro, I'm chilling, man. I got mate.
Man's moving like crime today.
Look
at his eyes. Go on, Kesh, my brother. Brother, we've got serious connection problems. But listen, Kesh, man, I'll speak to you in a week. Kesh there was looking at. He was like, yeah, man. What a Valentine's Day. What a Valentine's Day, Kesh has
Let's go. This is what happens when Arsenal win. Guys get high off the fumes. You guys wanted us to lose. All of you guys did. You want us to lose.
No,
you want us to lose every game. Terry, please put me on the big screen. You guys want us to lose every single game. Every single game. You pray for our downfall. You pray for it every single day.
No, we don't.
Every single day. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
No.
You guys,
I've been saying you're back.
You guys are,
how long have I been saying you're back for?
Jem, not you necessarily. You banter us a lot, but there's genuine people out there who every single game we play think we're gonna lose. Every single team we play against think we're the underdogs. Every single team we face think that because Bielsa is scoring a bunch of goals this season and Arsenal struggling to score, that we're gonna get smoked. The reality of the fact is, we've conceded 23 goals this season. We have been underperforming, and you know what? Small margins wins you games. Today, we were clinical. If we were this clinical throughout the remainder of the season, we're easily going to get back into the top 6. But I understand that our next game's against Man City, and that's why it's going to be tough.
Are you saying that we were wrong to not have any faith or trust in Arsenal when you were going through your bad run of form?
Of course, but no one ever thought after we lost to Everton that we were gonna get that many wins on the bounce. Only lose 2 points from like a total of 7 games. Plus, after we lost 2 games in a row.
I did though, because I said the way you were performing, you are that bad. I said you shouldn't be playing this bad. I said you shouldn't be playing this bad.
Prime, listen, we did it today. You know, we could have gone on a bad run again.
No, but
the other thing
due to the referees, man.
There's reasons why we're 10th though.
The other thing as well, is if you would have lost today, you could have dropped to 14th.
Yeah, but
it could have gone one way or the other.
We didn't lose today, Jem. That's the thing. We won.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
It's momentum going into that City game. City game's going to be tough. But at this point, we're looking at games as block of games. You have to look at games. You can't look at it. You can look at it game by game, but you have to look at like the next 4 games. The next 4 games, if you can get out of those next 4 games with between 9 to 7 points, that's progression based on this season that we've had.
Hang on, Keshi's back with better signal now. There we go. It's better. Here you go, Kesh.
Is he there?
Kesh,
He's gone.
Kesh is.
As I was saying, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Your comedy today.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're just super lagged.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, we started the game very well. The lineup reminded me of like back when Wenger used to fit the likes of Rosicky, Nasri, and Fabregas, just very technical players. So they bring a lot of good combination going forward. The only thing I'm worried about is on the defensive side.
I dropped again. He's done. The signal is bad. Do you want to say hello, Freya? Yeah, say hi.
Hey, Freya.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you going to bed now? You going to bed?
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
It's taking over the football terrace.
Do you like Manchester United?
You can't hear you. Earphones. Do you like football? Yeah. Did Daddy watch? Where does Daddy watch football?
On the telly, like me.
Sorry, what?
On the telly.
On the telly?
Yeah.
Where does Daddy? Where does Daddy sit all day?
Sit on the sofa.
That sounds like him.
What does Daddy do in his office? What do I do in here? What do I do in my office? What do I do in my office? Hey, what do I do in here? Work. Oh, good.
Good. If she said sleep or something, that would be funny.
No, she normally says Daddy. She normally just says Daddy plays on his computer. That's all it is. So I'm not at work. I just play on my computer. That's it every single day. You okay? You gonna sit there for a minute? Yeah. All right. You sit on my lap and you sit there. But listen. Yeah. Go on, bro.
I think Kesh, we were talking about it earlier. Kesh is saying the way we were playing today, it reminds him about kind of how Arsene Wenger used to play with more creative players, more technical players. And I was saying it kind of reminds me of what City does right now, where they have Phil Foden in the team with the Kevin De Bruyne and the Gundogan and all these guys in the team. I'm not comparing the team. I'm just comparing the tactical setup.
No, the thing is, okay.
Why you guys? No, I'm not comparing the actual players. I'm just comparing the tactics of having more creative 10s or 8s in the team and less actual out and out wingers. So it brings more creativity to the team. And we've seen it today. It brought more creativity to the team.
Right.
Yeah, listen.
Terry,
One thing I got quite
quickly.
Go on, Jim.
2 seconds. Let me just say what I feel about this game. Were Arsenal good today? Yes, they were. They were good in the first half. In the second half, you still conceded 2 goals, and if Bamford would have taken that chance, it would have been 3 goals. I know you were very happy and you were very gassed and very excited because you still won the game, and I get that. But you still conceded 2 goals, and your defense still looks quite fragile in my eyes. Yeah.
I was gonna say
not just that. Overall, you deserve the win. The reason I keep saying you're back. The reason I keep saying Arsenal is back is because you're 6 or 7 points off the top 4 place. If you go and beat Man City, if you go and beat Man City, there's a good chance that you guys might be able to challenge title charge, bro. I'm telling you, title charge is on.
Listen, we take it a game at a time because the way we played, if we play like this in the Europa League, we're finished, bro. Because if we score 4 goals and 2 goals, they're gonna get their away goal. So the focus is we lose our focus when we're winning big. We could have got easy drew today. So
if I'm not wrong, your next 4 fixture in all competitions, you have to play Benfica twice and Leicester and Man City.
Yeah, but the thing is, prime.
Benfica, what if you no?
Can I just let me land? No, prime. Let me land. Benfica.
Samuel.
Benfica. If you go back 5 years ago, it's not the same Benfica. Like they've been saying, Benfica has changed. People have been saying this is the worst Benfica team in years. Obviously, in Europa League group stage, Rangers have beaten them.
Samuel, my point wasn't necessarily Benfica. Let someone finish. I'm talking about Leicester and Man City. People saying this Man City team that they've basically already won the league, and this Leicester team, one of the best performing teams in the league this season. If you beat them alongside with getting through past Benfica,
yes.
I mean, assuming the next 2 fixtures, I mean, Chelsea could drop points again, Man United could drop points again, Spurs and everyone else around it. could you guys not actually get top 4?
Say it, Prime. They're back. Say it. Say it.
No, I'm actually asking.
Listen,
let me answer this. Let me answer this. If we can get out of the next 4 games with 9 to 7 points, we have an easy run near the end. We're facing Crystal Palace, Fulham, Sheffield United.
What are you saying? So what are you saying?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is we have to take it first. We have to take it. Look at the games as blocks. If we can escape the Man City, Leicester, Tottenham, and Burnley with at least 7 points, we put ourselves back in the realm of speaking about getting back into the top 6, pushing for European. Look, it's a long shot. It's a long shot. I get you, and you're gonna laugh. But all you need realistically is between 7 to 9 points, 7, 6, 9 points from the next 4 games, and we're back in it.
Exactly.
I'm going to ask someone that knows. Freya, are Arsenal going to make the top 4?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Are they going to make the top 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. Are Arsenal going to make the top 4?
Yeah.
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 Oh no, you're going to have to be adopted.
No, but Terry, the principle of what I'm saying is not that far from the truth.
On a real level, no, I totally get you. You got to stop grabbing that, please. You're going to break it. You will, Mrs. Now, listen, I hear what you're saying. I think it's just a difficult one because the only thing that's hard is that's you. That's you, baby.
Oh my god.
And Daddy, yes, on the monitor. I know. You can see us. I know. I think what you've got to look at is the fact that you've got Tottenham, Villa, Everton, West Ham, Chelsea. And look at the league now in front of you, as well as there's already 4 teams in the top 4. To get in front of 5 teams, 6 teams from here, it's just too many hurdles, I think, for Arsenal. Does that make sense?
I'm not saying we're going to get top 4. I'm saying we're just going to get back into European positions, finishing in the Europa League position. I don't want to drop out of Europe like some fans are saying, and I definitely don't want to be in the 3rd competition if it starts next season.
Egal, shouldn't the aim be to win the Europa League this season?
That is the main priority.
Even if 7th or 8th, winning the Europa League
gives you Champions League, bro.
That is the main priority. That is the main priority. But until you get into the final 8 teams left in the competition, you can't really say to yourself you're a shoo-in to win it.
I can't just respond to Prime.
Yeah, true. But that's why I've asked before how many other teams of quality are left in. Well, Spurs, Man United, Arsenal. Who else is left that would be a serious threat?
Listen, Prime. The thing about top 4 is I'm gonna go. It's still not. We still can make top 4 mathematically, so it's still possible. At the time, we're taking game by game. Listen, if we get through Benfica, we look at the teams go through. You never know what's gonna happen in the round of 32. A shot could happen, like we went out last year. So it's not guaranteed that every team's gonna go through. The time it gets serious, I'll say, is quarterfinals, where you have a clear image of who's gonna win the Europa League. As of right now, we have no clue what's gonna happen in Europa League. We have a chance, but every team, I'll say we have a 5% chance of winning Europa League right now. In my eyes,
you're the Arsenal. You should be confident to win it.
Listen, with 8 games left.
1 second, people. Freya's gonna say good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, give me kisses.
Kiss.
Right, no, you sleep. Sweet dreams. Don't wake up. Don't wake up because Daddy's drinking. Don't wake up. All right, sweetheart. Yeah. Sorry. What were you saying, Sam?
No, all I was gonna say is we've got a 5% chance. Okay, I know we're the Arsenal Prime, but as you look at it, all the other teams are better than us because we're the 8th best team in England. And as of right now, you've got the 6th best team in England.
Don't be stupid.
Terry, could you pull up the schedule, the Arsenal schedule? Because I'm looking at it right now. If we can get past the Tottenham game and we go into week 29 with the opportunity to still get into top 4, we still have West Ham to play, Sheffield United to play, Fulham to play, Everton, Newcastle, West Brom, Crystal Palace, and Brighton. So when you look at the actual run that we're gonna have, a lot of those games at the beginning of the season, you might be like, oh, we should be winning all those games. And at the end of the season, we usually do go on a good run. Historically, Arsenal does go on a good run at the back end of the season. Even last year, we had a terrible season, but at the back end of the season, we went on a good run. I'm predicting that that's going to happen again.
Yeah, so what are you saying? Title charge?
But Egal,
no,
even if you
stop the title charge BS.
I'm lost.
I'm talking serious talk right now.
even if
Serious
you do
talk.
go on a good
No
run,
banter.
even if forget Jam title talking, he's just bantering everyone. But I'm being
I'm
serious.
not
Even
being
if you do,
serious.
even okay, Jam. Even if you do go on a good run, will you be close enough to everyone else for that run to matter?
If there's no pressure, at the back end of the season and everyone's saying we're already out of it, that's when we strive. That's when we do well. That's what happened. That's what happened after the Everton game.
I don't understand what this.
I don't actually disagree with the Gal. I think you will have a good run-in. But I'll go back to my point. It was hard to articulate when I'm sitting here with a baby. But Tottenham, Villa, Everton, West Ham, Chelsea, and then one of Man United, Leicester, or Liverpool, you've got to leapfrog all of them to get into the top four. And the likelihood, it's not about how good Arsenal become. The likelihood of leapfrogging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams is hard. It means you need 16. Like you remember, you're 2 points behind Tottenham. You're 3 points behind Everton that have 3 games in hand over you, and you're 6 points behind Liverpool. So right now on Liverpool, you need a 7-point swing between you and Liverpool. And at the same time, you've got to hope that every other team in front of you loses between 2 points and 5 points more than you do between now and the end of the season. There's too many variables for you to make top 4, in my opinion. If you get where I'm coming from, we're going to add a few more people into the stream. We've got Harry here. We've got Harry here who's with us. Harry, what do you want to say, bro?
Egal, I like you a lot, bro, but top 4 is going to be hard. Top 6 will also be hard, I think, because of all those games in hand. But then again, those games in hand, a lot of the teams do play each other, so there will be points dropped. But I think the top 4 will be as is, maybe Chelsea for Leicester. I've got a feeling Leicester might drop out, to be honest. But today was a good win. I know we conceded 2.
What about top 6?
Do you know what? We could do it, but I think there'll come a time when the Europa League games, if we get through Benfica, Arteta will have to prioritise, and then I think he'll have to rotate. And then unfortunately, you're going to see the likes of Willian start a Premier League game, and you're going to see the likes of El Neni start a Premier League game, to maximise Thomas Partey in the Europa League. So we could do it, but the problem is, even though we're playing well, we're still conceding goals and we're still being unlucky. So, we play well against Wolves, we lose. Play decent against Vill, we lose. Play well today, we win. So there's still like too many fine margins for us to say we can definitely go on a run. If we play how we did today in the second half against City, we'll get absolutely blitzed. So it's going to be hard, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, and I do think
Is
Leicester,
your squad good enough to
Everton,
get top 4?
If you said to me at the start of the season, I'd probably say yeah, but I don't know if it is, man. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is good enough. There's a lot of good players in there. I think we struggle left back when Cedric comes in. I know he did okay today, but I don't think it's strong enough. And centre mid we struggle, man. We've got Xhaka and Partey, like they're levels above Ceballos and El Neni, like levels above. And then you're bringing on Willian, who last year was decent, right? This year is a sack of shit. So,
but why isn't your squad good enough?
Yeah, why is it? That's the thing.
Well,
because I know I've said a lot of bad stuff about Arsenal, but I'm now actually trying to play devil's advocate. Why is your squad not good enough? Aubameyang's meant to be one of the best strikers or goal scorers in the league. You've got Saka, one of the best talents in the league. Smith Rowe's getting into form. Odegaard looks good. You've got a good goalkeeper. Gabriel's meant to be one of the best centre backs in the league. You've got Partey, Tierney. I know Arsenal fans don't rate him. I actually do. I think he's good. You've also got Cedric. Xhaka can actually do a job. You've got Martinelli.
And you've got the model Bellerin.
So why can't you guys get top 4?
No, we can, but I think the top 4 squads are better. So Man City's is better, Man United's is better, Liverpool's is better, Chelsea's is better, and then Spurs is arguably not. I don't think Spurs is better, but they're pretty close. Leicester don't have a better squad than us. They've just got they've got 100% positive. They've just 100%. They've just got a team playing in a system that's been groomed for 3 years.
Yeah, but you look at Leicester. Look at Leicester. There's a bit of a mentality thing there. They could easily drop away. Look at Man United. If they start losing their next few games, they play Chelsea, I think, in about 2 weeks. They lose that, they could start dropping away because there's a mentality problem there. Chelsea, okay, realistically, I know we keep possession and stuff, but we're still not clinical. And we play Atletico Madrid soon. If we get beaten badly, that could take a massive knock in our confidence there. Spurs, wherever they're going to, they're going to. Like, why is there not a chance for Arsenal?
No, there is a chance, man. And I wasn't discrediting what Egal was saying at all. Egal's right to be positive. I just think it's going to be really, really hard considering the teams who have got momentum. And Chelsea now will potentially go to a second gear now, which is annoying. So that's why it's going to be hard.
Put it out there. I wasn't talking about top 6, Terry. I was talking about top 6, not top 4. So
okay. I mean, but even top 6 is very hard from this point, even with the improvements that you've seen within Arsenal. As you say, everybody above you, barring Man United, Leicester United, there's games in hand, so there's points to be spread out there. It's just an uphill task because of that bad run you had, kind of October, November, most of December. It's just hard to climb back over that hill. And as you say, it's highly likely you lose your next game against City. And then, if Spurs and Villa and Everton and West Ham, just those 3 teams win their next game, suddenly again there's a more than one game swing to get back in front of them, and before you know it, we're going to be in the 30s, and then we're going to be 32 games and 35 games. It's just too far away for Arsenal now this season. I think
my approach is different.
If I was Arsenal manager right now, I would be throwing all my eggs into the Europa League basket. So when it comes to the Europa League games now, I would be playing my strongest players in the Europa League, because that's your only chance of Champions League football. And do you know what? Coming 9th and winning the Europa League is much better than coming 5th and going out against Benfica. And that's got to be your priority.
Okay, but Terry, what about this? I look at things differently, in the sense I'm not going to look at the Man City game by itself. I'm going to look at the games as a block of games. Even though I'm saying take it game by game, you have to look at them as a block of games. The Man City game, the Leicester game, the Burnley game, and the Tottenham game. As individual games, you're going to say you'd guess that we'd lose 3 of those games. But if you can, as a block of games, if you can get between 6 to 7 points from those 4 games, that would be positive. And moving forward for the season, that would help us progress back into the fold, because we'd be dropping points from Tottenham, Leicester.
Yeah.
That's the same with most teams, though.
I get that, but then you can look at, but then Spurs could look at their next 4 games. Everybody can apply the same logic to their teams. What we have to look at is the history of football. Even if you go on a run now, the only way you're making the top 4 is to win every single one of your remaining games, and even then, it may not happen. Like, you're going to have to go on the most amazing run, and this whole season, your best winning run came Boxing Day through to the second, where you won 3 on the bounce. You're not won more than 3 on the bounce all season, and I can't see you winning more than 3 on the bounce.
Also, Terry, I just want to see that, as fans, I looked at earlier season, we've lowered our expectations, man. Come on. Now we're seeing top 4. Now we've gone to top 6. Even some saying top half. I mean, come on, man. I saw my expectations.
And look, Arsenal fans need to be positive from this point, because if you go back to the 26th of December, 5 minutes before you kicked off against Chelsea, you were on a point where you hadn't won a game since the 1st of November against Manchester United. How you've turned it around since then has been excellent. I think that I honestly feel like if you finish in the top 8, you should be happy from where you were at that point. Look for some Europa League glory and then rebuild from next year. It doesn't feel like you're going to be sacking Arteta regardless to what happens. But yeah, I just sort of feel like anything above 8th is just too hard from this point. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm not even trying.
If we get 8th, do we get Europa League football?
No,
we don't.
Yeah, good. All right, cool. Give me 8th then, because I don't want to play in that competition.
No, but then we're going to drop into the 3rd team.
Oh, is that competition happening next year?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 12th then. Whatever it is, not to play. Anything other than Champions League football.
What happens if you come 8th?
I think aren't they going to start the Europa Conference League with what they're going to do is they're going to take the Europa League, they're going to drop it from 32 they're going to drop it from 48 teams to 32 teams, and they're going to take some of those teams and add more teams and make another 32 team competition called the Europa Conference League.
Oh, please change the name of that. Please change the name of that.
Is that Gal, question. When will that competition be played?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Is it next year or is it 2020?
Yeah, it starts next season.
Is it 2022 or 2023?
21, 22. That's when it
No,
starts.
somebody here said it's 2024 that starts.
Oh, well,
they
say,
delayed
it can't be. I've not heard about it.
They might have delayed it then, because the plans were to start it this year.
I've not heard about that, but maybe that's. I don't know.
It looks like this.
I don't look
I'm
at
right.
that.
Nick said I'm right.
Nick said you're right. Okay, cool. I don't know. I've never even heard about it. But yeah. So maybe you're better off finishing. Maybe you're right about what I said. Just throw all your eggs into that Europa League basket. Try and win it, which in itself is going to be hard when you look at the teams that are in there. But there we go. Look, today was a great performance, no doubt about it. Listen, everyone who's tuned in today, a massive thank you to each and every single one of you. Do me a big favor and smash that like button right about now. Check out Manscaped, our title sponsors of this show. You get a 20% discount off all of their male grooming products right now. 9 p.m. tonight, that United show is live. Bits and Bobs is ready for that. And then midnight tonight, Midnight Vibes is back. Man like KJ, who's been, feels like he's been in exile the last few days. I know where he's been. I know where you've been at, bruv. Hope you've had a nice time. Listen, until next time, everybody. Ari, make sure you don't go anywhere for a second, please. I want to have a chat with you. Until next time, take care, everybody. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again soon. Peace.